What's up, people? So I'm back with a video right quick, and I'm talking about how to get lean. I'm talking about like Greek body lean, or Greek God body lean, right? Simple, easy. I'll show a picture right now. Gonna put that right there. So anyways, what I'm gonna be doing is talking about carb timing. Carb timing is something a lot of y'all don't know. Y'all know about fucking keto, like the low carb stuff or the intermittent fasting. What y'all don't know is the carb timing, or you don't know how to implement correctly. So a lot of y'all newbies are like, carbs means energy, and if it's not used, then it goes right to fat. So what if I just don't eat carbs, but I don't gain fat, right? And that's smart. That's smart because now your body is using fats for energy, and you're always burning the fats, and you're burning fats all the time. And so you're gonna look a lot leaner. Now, you're also gonna be a skinny fuck because you don't have enough fucking calories and enough fucking energy to actually hit a workout. So y'all give me some pussies losing fucking 135, struggling for like 1 or 2 reps. So, my advice to y'all motherfuckers is carb timing. So what do I mean by that? In the morning, if I don't work out, I will not eat carbs. I will not eat. I will intermittent fast. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time, but this is what I do, alright? My phone's off the charge right there, 1 second. So, what I do is in the mornings, I won't eat. At lunchtime, I'll have like a lot of protein, and maybe I'll have some like thicker carbs. Like, so you have slow burning carbs and you have fast burning carbs. You have slow burning ones. Think about it this way: your stomach, when it has food in its system, literally turns. Like, it literally tries grinding it. Like, you ever have like a grab like Fruity Pebbles and crunch it up? That shit crunches up fast as fuck, right? But if you have something like pasta or like literally spaghetti and you're trying to mash that shit together, it's gonna be a lot slower, right? It's a lot thicker. It weighs a lot more. That means your body's gonna take more time to digest it. So you have those carbs. Let's say I have 50 grams of carbs for pasta, right? That's gonna be a lot quicker, a lot slower burning, and I'll have more energy for a sustained amount of time versus having like fucking rice cakes or something like Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are lit. I love them, but it's all about the carb timing. So I use MyFitnessPal. That's something I do. I'm literally spitting game here. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, this is how I got like lean as fuck. Anyways, so don't eat in the morning. Let's say I do eat. Let's say I do have like I do a run in the morning or some sort of cardio. I'm gonna have about 30 to 40 grams of carbs. Why only 30 to 40? Because I'm gonna be burning a lot more. But it's gonna give me that energy where I don't collapse during the PT. Now, after I'm done with that, working out, with the running or whatever it is, I'm now out of calorie. I'm in a caloric deficit for the day. So whatever I ate last night before bed is what I'm going to be burning to have sustained energy. Now I can get through the day doing whatever it is I do, and around lunchtime I'm going to have like a thick protein. I'm going to have some sort of chicken or like a cheeseburger. Then I'm going to have some wheat or that slower burn carbohydrates. That way when I work out at night, now I'm gonna have a little bit more energy because it's sustained, right? It doesn't burn off right away. So I try to stay away from sugars. That's why I drink Bangs instead of Monster. Bangs, a little overrated. 0 calorie Monster works as well, but I'm always hyped, right? I always have some sort of energy going through me. I got dip, I got energy drinks, I got something to just keep me going, keep me motivated, right? So I used to cycle. I used to actually cycle this. I do, in the morning, I would have like coffee before I worked out. And I'd have like a lot of coffee. That's caffeine. Now, if I don't want caffeine, now I'll go on nicotine. So on nicotine, I'll have like, it gives that same kind of effect of like caffeine, right? It's a stimulant. It shrinks the little blood things. It shrinks your blood, I'm retarded. It shrinks your arteries, and it freaking, you're hyped, you have increased blood flow, all that stuff. Your mind is a little bit more energized, and it's good for working out. But now, I don't like doing bench press. I don't like doing cardio on bench press. That's garbage. So, Yeah, it does get you amped, but you don't want to do it before cardio. So, like I said, take your pastas for lunch or whatever, and I'm not gonna have a whole lot of carbs. But if I do have carbs, I now have to burn them off at nighttime. So the way I burn off a lot of calories is I'll do calisthenics. Now you're like, calisthenics are for pussies. You're only lifting your own body weight, etc., etc. Yeah, you're right, but you're doing a lot of fucking reps. You're burning a lot of fucking calories. So if you do 100 push-ups a day on top of a chest workout or on top of whatever it is you're doing, that's 100 reps more than you wouldn't otherwise be doing, and you're not gonna be sore from that shit because you're a fucking beast, right? So I try to hit at least 200 grams protein a day. You're like, that's a shit ton, and yeah, it is a shit ton, but I mean, how else are you gonna recover? You gotta constantly have like freaking protein. Like if you ask builders to build a house and you give them like 50 bricks, they're not gonna be able to build shit. They gotta have a whole, they gotta have bricks, wood, all that building materials, right? Same thing with protein. If you don't have the protein to recover, you ain't gonna build muscle. So carb timing is what I'll do is as soon as I have carbs, here's the thing, I'll eat whatever I want, I just burn it off. So if I want to be a fat fuck and I eat mini muffins, because I do that all the time, I'm going to work it off. I'm going to go on a 3-mile run. I'm going to do whatever it takes, right? I'm going to do a lot of freaking reps. What I had in the morning was a heavy meal. Here's the thing, heavy meals equals strength training or working out. Like meals that are like really light, and let's say I have like a Nutri-Grain bar or some sort of like carbs, I'm going to have cardio, right? Before I do my cardio, I'm not going to eat a heavy meal. I'm not going to drink milk. I'm not going to do a protein shake. That comes with the strength training. So there's two different types of meals that you want to be eating, right? So here's a full day of eating for me. I'll wake up, I'll have nothing for breakfast. Or if I do have something for breakfast, I know that I got to burn that shit off. So right now I had a freaking meatloaf, and I don't know why I had meatloaf, because that's like heavy on fats and stuff. Fat's going to slow you down. But I account for that by doing like push-ups, pull-ups, and whatever else, just to keep my body moving, try to burn off them calories I just had, right? So now, let's say I hit a workout, so I do like 100 push-ups, maybe like 30 pull-ups, whatever. I get my body moving, get my freaking, like, my body's like, yo, I need to recover from that. So throughout the day, I'm gonna be using that meatloaf that I just ate. Now let's say during lunchtime, I'm not really gonna work out. So what I'll do is I'll make myself like 3 scoops of protein inside of water. I don't have milk because milk slows me down. That's more for nighttime. So I'll have like the water with the protein, and I'm gonna have, you never wanna hit keto. Keto is when you don't have enough carbs to function and your mental state drops, right? So I wanna be having I'll have like a wheat bread, or maybe I'll have like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? Just to keep my body going. And then at nighttime is when I slam the fucking calories. So I'll eat whatever the fuck I want at nighttime. I'll have a large Domino's pizza buffalo chicken, right? That's like fucking 150 grams carbs in the entire fucking pizza. And then like, that's like almost 100 grams protein, maybe a little less. But I'm like, holy shit, I just had a lot of carbs. I gotta burn that shit off. So I'll go on like a 3-mile run. I'll fucking do some push-ups, do some pull-ups, and I'll go do strength training. So I'll hit some squats or whatever the fuck. So here's the thing with that. Strength training, you have to realize this. Strength training is not going to burn off the carbs. For the longest time, I was like, at one point I was like 200 pounds, and I had some biceps on me. I had some guns. But the reason why I wasn't lean, the reason why I didn't have a six-pack, is because I wasn't doing calisthenics, I wasn't doing cardio to burn that shit off. So you're always gonna want to have, like, whenever you eat carbs, you're gonna want to work it off afterwards. And if you can't work it off, don't eat the carbs, right? Simple. Now when I was at my leanest, I was having 300 grams carbs a day. But that is because I was burning that shit off. I was doing push-ups, pull-ups, all that shit. Like, you can't just run and just burn shit off. You can run and burn shit off, but you're gonna do a lot of running, right? So I hit that shit with reps. Another thing is to get lean, to get that body, the body fat percentage down and look like a Greek god. What you want to do is you want to have accomplish failure, not every set, but failure through volume. That way you're able to consistently work out every single fucking day. So while I'm working out, I'll make sure that I'm doing I hit 30 to 40 sets every single workout. I'll be doing freaking pyramids, I'll be doing push-ups. So I have this thing with my boy Kinyete. I'll be doing it. We worked out for the first time together a few months ago, and I was like, we were doing bench press machine. I put that shit on 10 pounds. I'm like, all right, 4 reps. It's only 4 reps, bro. And he looked at me, I'm like, it's only 10 pounds. Like, yeah, it's only 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put that shit on 20 pounds. It's only 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's shot 30 pounds. We keep going, to eventually get to about 100 pounds, and he's struggling. 3, 4. I'm like, all right, one more set. Once you can't get that shit up, you go down. So it's now 90 pounds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 80 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 70 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do you know how many fucking reps you're doing? That's about 10-pound increments, up to 100 pounds. That's 10 sets of 4 reps. Now you gotta go back down the ladder. You're now hitting effectively 80 fucking reps. And that's fucking strength training too. That ain't just push-ups or whatever. So now that now you're really gonna kick in not only the blood flow. Blood flow is essential to recovery because blood flow is what sends the nutrients to your fucking muscle. People don't understand that. They do the 5x5, whatever bullshit, right? So if you take anything through this video, it's A, that you need carb time. So whenever you eat carbs, you need to work out. You always want just barely enough carbs to keep you out of that ketogenic state so your mind can think clearly. But you also gotta keep in mind that if you had a lot of carbs, you gotta do running, you gotta do push-ups, you gotta hit them reps, baby. You gotta hit them reps. And secondly, blood flow. So there's this membrane on your bone right here. And this is how I came up with this theory. I took anatomy a few years ago, and they said that when people broke their tibia, so the bone running alongside your fucking anterior side of your calf, when they broke their tibia, if it was a clean fracture, they could sew that membrane up, and the recovery time doubled, it tripled. Reason why, the membrane's only sole purpose is to deliver blood flow. The reason why the recovery was so much faster is because now it has proper blood flow. Now, if y'all are making the connection and thinking ahead, you'll be like, okay, well, blood flow is essentially to bone recovery, it's also essential to muscle recovery, right? So now, if I'm hitting 5x5 on bench press, yeah, I'm gonna break the muscles down, but I'm not gonna have enough blood flow to where the protein from my stomach is going to my chest. So I hit push-ups after. Now, if you realize jack motherfuckers like Brian Dawkins, they don't work on fucking weight. They don't, what's his name? Running back for the fucking Broncos, 10 years ago or whatever, Michael Pittman. Dude was fucking swole as shit. He'd hit a chest workout and hit a decent amount, he'd hit 8 to 12 reps. It's not too much of strength training, but he'd do 4 max sets of push-ups at the end of the workout. That way he gets blood flow, right? So if y'all getting anything from this fucking video, carb timing, blood flow, if you eat the fucking calories, you gotta burn that shit off, man. I eat whatever, like I said, the leanest I ever was, I was hitting about maybe 220 grams protein a day, upwards, and about 300 grams carbs. You guys eat a shit ton of carbs. If I was doing a 3-mile run, I was doing hundreds of reps, and I was strength training. So if y'all want to look like a Greek god, you gotta put in that work, at least 2 hours working out a day. Anyways, hope y'all found this video helpful. Yeah, you can have an office job and still get fucking swole as shit. All you gotta do is just not eat the carbs, and then every time you work out, that's when you can have the carbs. The goal is to keep yourself in a non-ketogenic state to, have enough carbs to keep your mind going, but at the same time, be in that fucking caloric carb deficit. Because, you're not gonna want to take in a shit ton. And if you do, work it off. Anyways, hope you all found this video fucking helpful. Deuces. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't leave a like. Fuck off from my channel. Get the fuck out of here and get swole. What are you doing watching my videos? Get swole, bruh.